Junk silver. It went from being the black sheep of the numismatic community to being a respected prepper necessity and sought after by coin roll hunters and stackers alike. Let's take a look at junk silver. What exactly is junk silver? Junk silver has been going by a few different names these days. 90% silver, constitutional silver, but the term junk silver was coined long before COVID. It referred to the coins that was too worn, they weren't collectible, there was no numismatic value to them whatsoever. Their only value was in their silver content only. Now the term 90% silver leaves a lot unsaid because there is 40% silver coins out there and 35% Warnichols. Sure, these are the lower end of junk silver, but I think that once we see the 90% being hoarded up and getting more scarce and the price rising higher, the 40% and the 35% junk will catch up in respect. So the term 90% silver doesn't really cover all of junk silver. And the term constitutional silver, I think they're referring to Article 1, Section 10 of the U.S. Constitution that states no state shall make anything but gold and silver a tender in repayment of debts. That really has nothing to do with our coinage, and if it does, it has to do with all of our coinage. So I'll stick to the term junk silver in this video. Later in this video, I'm going to give you a rundown, a ranking of what I feel are the worst to the best junk silver coins to stack. But for right now, I'm going to give you the top 10 reasons I think that you should start stacking junk silver. Number 1, junk silver is highly fractional. One of the reasons preppers like it. Perfect for barter, easy to store. Number 2 is low cost. Although the price of junk silver will go up and down, you could typically pick it up for less than you could equivalent ounce of silver in, let's say, a American Eagle or a Canadian Maple Leaf. Number 3, they are sovereign coins. Worst case scenario, bottom drops out of the silver market, they're still worth their face value. Number 4, low counterfeit risk. Unless you're dealing with a super rare date, people aren't going to bother counterfeiting dimes or quarters. Number 5, they're recognized all over the world and trusted. Number 6, easy to store. Junk silver, you can just throw it in a bag, throw it in a tin, keep it in a box. Number 7, they're not making any more of it. It's getting harder to acquire for number 8. Number 9, it's not getting any cheaper. The prices are going to keep going up. And number 10, it is estimated only 15% to 20% are left after the great melts. Before we move on, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. Let me know you'd like to see more videos like this coming your way in the future. Now there is a point where junk silver raises above the level of junk. Occasionally you're going to find a brilliant uncirculated, very fine coin. These should be pulled aside, put into capsules. Their numismatic value is far greater than junk silver, and they are beyond the classification of junk silver. Now let's take a look at my rankings from the very worst to the very best junk silver you can stack. Coming in at number 6 are Warnichols. They're only 35% silver. I wouldn't throw them away, but I wouldn't go out of my way to seek them out at this time. Number 5, Kennedy half dollars, 40% silver, made between 1965 and 1969, only to maintain appearance that our currency was still backed by silver. Number 4, I don't really consider as junk silver. That's the Morgan dollars and the peace dollars. These have far more numismatic value than their weight in silver. Number 3 would be your quarters. Your barber quarter, your seated liberty and standing liberty, which have higher premiums, and your Washington quarters. And number 2, your half dollars. Your barber halves, which have a lot of slicks lately. Your walking liberty, Both that and the Barber dollars are higher premiums along with the Franklin. And the Franklins, sometimes you can find them in a lot better condition. And then you have the Kennedy, which is the easiest half to find. And number one, the dime, the favorite of preppers and stackers alike. You have your Barber dimes and your Seated Liberty dimes, they bring in a higher premium. You have your Mercury dime, which everybody seems to love, and you have your Roosevelt dimes. That's it. My ranking from worst to best junk silver you can stack. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching. I greatly appreciate it.